Today I have the opportunity to interview someone from a studio who makes fan-favorite content for our Big Fish customers, including great series like Ominous Objects, Sable Maze, and Dark Dimensions. With me is Marianna Vallejo from Daily Magic Productions. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It is my pleasure. Listen, I love some of your games. I've been playing them for years, and I think as we talk about them, our customers are going to get increasingly excited to learn more about you and your team. So tell me about you and your team. How big is your company?
Our company is 5 years old. We started working in 2010, and we started as a basic studio working out of rented apartment. It was 4 people at the beginning, and now we grow to 40 people all over the world. We have several offices and a lot of freelancers and like full-time freelancers working for us. And we started, and I founded the company because I was very inspired by the game called Mystery Case Files: Return to Ravenhurst.
You're going to recognize that one.
And I was impressed by the depth of the story and the atmosphere and the great graphics, and I decided that I want to do something like that.
You know, that was actually one of my favorite Big Fish games of all time, honestly, and I know our customers would agree. It's a beautiful game. I like how it kind of twists and turns. There was a lot of depth to it. So I can see how it would inspire you. What are some other Big Fish games that you're inspired by? Not necessarily ones that Big Fish has made, but like other games that you've seen us release that you think are interesting.
So the very first game that we made was inspired also by the Hidden Expedition.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Devil's Triangle, and that was a great game that had like a new twists in the gameplay, and we tried to use it and add some our tricks on it. And we also like games by Elephant Studio. We play them a lot to get inspiration and to keep ourselves up to date.
Well, that's fantastic. So, you mentioned that one of your first games was inspired by Hidden Expedition. Which game is that?
Oh, it's Dark Dimensions, City of Fog.
And that is, I think, probably your most successful series, right? Or the ones the fans seem to like the most, anyway. Tell us a little bit about that series. I heard you were the one who designed it.
Yeah, I designed a couple of those games. I designed City of Fog, Wax Beauty partially, and Dark Dimension 4. Somber Song was my design too.
Now I have to ask, you said you got inspiration for Dark Dimensions from Hidden Expedition. When you build games like Sable Maze or Ominous Objects, are you looking for inspiration from other games, or were some of those kind of organic, unique ideas?
When we start working on a new game, we do some research on the theme, like some real-life cases and like legends that are all over the place and just flying in the air. And we watch horror movies and thriller movies because they use the same order of sequence and wow moments as Hopa games. It's very similar. And for example, our latest game, Dark Dimensions Homecoming, is inspired and based on Winchester Miner story.
The Winchester story.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's actually one of the scariest things that's ever happened in U.S. history, by the way. So, it's good that you're doing. I'm actually a coward. Like, you will never, ever, none of you will ever see me watching a horror movie. I think I watch The Shining once a year.
Once a year, that's
exactly. It is a lot, isn't it? I just actually really like that movie, but I'm glad that you're doing the research and not me, because I wouldn't get anything done. I'm too cowardly. So one thing I've noticed is a lot of your games, actually all of your games that I can think of, are hidden object adventure games. Is there a reason for that? Have you ever developed anything but a hidden object adventure game?
We were focusing on them since we started the company, but we also always wanted to try ourselves in like social focused mobile games.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and lately we have been developing them. They're not out yet, but right now we have Bubble Shooter in production. We have Match 3 fighting game that's going to be released pretty soon, and we have a farm-themed Match 3 game.
Well, some of our customers have some very interesting games to look forward to, I'll tell you that. But does that mean that you're stopping the hidden object, or are you continuing hidden object?
We're, of course, going to continue that because we have our fans that like them so much, and we're so excited to read reviews every time we release a new game, and it's what keeps us going.
I can see that. And speaking of which, it sounds like you have a couple new games coming out. Our people are going to be very happy. One of which just achieved Collector's Edition. Congratulations. Ominous Objects Phantom Reflection. Next game in the Ominous Objects series. What makes this series special? More importantly, what makes this particular game in the series special? Why are our customers going to be excited to play it?
This game is about haunted objects, and this particular one is about haunted mirror. And the sequel, we had a first game before that, Ominous Object Family Portrait, and that one our customers might remember because it has adorable helper Mr. Jenkins in it.
And what is Mr. Jenkins?
He's a cat.
Who doesn't love cats? I mean, seriously, who doesn't love cats? I love cats. That's great.
And this cat warmed a lot of hearts, and we got a lot of positive feedback on him. So in the sequel, he continues helping our detective, and we have a lot of opportunities to interact with the cat. We can put different outfits on him, and it looks really funny. And we hope our customers will love that opportunities. And interesting detail, there was an actual cat in the office during the development, and our team was tickling him all the time. And it turned out that it's not that easy to ask your cat for help and to bring you something.
I don't know that I've actually ever successfully achieved help from a cat in real life, I'll tell you that. And that might have come in handy maybe, because I gotta tell you, I was recently at an antique shop and they did have a wall of mirrors, and I don't know, maybe I have post-traumatic stress or something from playing our games, but I'm always terrified to buy one because I'm afraid, you know, some evil will come out of it, because it seems like they invite all hell to break loose in your home. So no mirrors, people, I gotta tell you. You know, when a player experiences your games, and again, your games are very popular with our customers, as they're experiencing one of your games, what is it that you hope that they take away from that experience?
So we really want them to have fun and experience positive emotions when they play in our games, even though they have scary and brutal stories, but we still make them solve and fight all the evil at the end. So we hope they enjoy the gameplay and the lots of details that we put in the games, and of course the graphics and the mysterious atmosphere and the story that we want to share.
Interesting. And you know, you've mentioned that you personally were inspired by Mystery Case Files and Hidden Expedition, but do you play games beyond hidden object adventure games, beyond casual games? Do you play any core or console games?
I play casino games.
You do? Casino games? That's interesting. Did you know that we have Big Fish Casino?
Oh, really?
Nicely done. So listen, if I could get a group of our Big Fish customers here in this room right now and let you talk directly to them and say one thing, what would that be?
I want our players to know that our games are made with a lot of attention to details and love to mysteries. And we really appreciate the feedback and the reviews and the messages that you send to us directly, and when you comment on our work. And it's what gets us inspired and continue making games for you. So thank you so much.
That is really sweet. Everybody, Marianna, what a sweetheart. I'm so glad you came today. Be on the lookout for 2 new games from Daily Magic Productions, Ominous Objects, Phantom Reflection coming in April, and Sable Maze, 12 Fears coming in May. Daily Magic Productions, everyone. Thank you very much, Marianna.
Oh, thank you.